Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Besiege. When we left off, we had just finished the Standing Stone, which is Zone 7. And moving on swiftly to Zone 8, which is Thin Side Fort. So let's have a look at that. If I recall correctly, we did have a quick look at this, and it is essentially, by the looks of it, just a lump of brick. Now, I remember reading that only explosives can actually destroy brick. There we go, bomb. This is the only block able to destroy brick. Yes, it's just repeating what I said. The rudeness of these things. So, essentially, we're going to make something which runs into it and explodes. I'm going to build a Kamikaze robot, essentially is what I'm trying to say here. So, let's just quickly make our robot. Steering hinge, like so. Wait, oh, I keep forgetting how to do these correctly. What is with me and not doing these right? It's ridiculous. Wheels are like my arch enemy in this game. I don't know what it is. Like, basic logic just completely goes out of my mind when I start doing these things. It's just ridiculous. So, both of them are incorrect currently, which means both of them need to be flipped over. Okay, so steering hinge, go up. I hate the deleting system in this game. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Steering hinge, be gone, and be gone. So, essentially want it the opposite of what it is at the start. So that should do it. Nope. How come one has to flip completely and the other doesn't? I don't understand this. Oh my, it's like those basic problem solving, I'm just terrible at it. It's ridiculous. Okay, yeah, so it needs to... But I did flip it last. I flipped it completely round. I think the placement's different depending on perhaps the angle in which you view it as. That's my theory there. Okay, so we need a bomb. Now I'm fairly certain there is an item which allows you to hold things, like a grabber or a holder or something. Ah, it's actually called a holder. Excellent. We could technically just see if that works. There's a potential this just simply works and we're absolutely fine, we don't need to do anything fancy. Aha! Poke! Nope. If I let it go like that, that'd be a good idea. Let's see if I can build up enough speed that I can stop suddenly and release the bomb into the thing. Nope. Oh no, no, oh! There goes me, okay. That didn't work out as planned. So you could drop it, I guess a flying robot of some kind would work. So I'm guessing that this corner here is the place you want it. Yes! There we go. Well, in the future we'll have to figure out a way to actually shoot the thing. Now I do know there is... Oh, I know exactly how we should have done that. There's an item... Ooh, destroyed 90% of everything. Okay, well, there is an object I just thought of. What's it called? It's called a... Oh, where are you? Decoupler. So if we had a decoupler along with perhaps a piston, so you can bind the two, so the piston through the decoupler... Let's say we changed it both, so they're both H. So you go to H, and then the piston's already on H. Let's just see if this works first of all. We could always put it sideways. I need to see. This needs to be something we fight. Oh, we're just too high up. I was gonna say, could it really not attach to that? So do that, then put the bomb in there. So it's H to do it. Did I say it was? I think so. Can I put the bomb in, please? There we go. Yes, that would have worked if you put it sideways. We could have used it to throw the bomb. Okay. Or at least activated it, very minimum. Boom! Hello, enemies! Goodbye, enemies! Okay, so clearly we're going to need something a bit heavily armoured, because there's two cannons against us. So, something with some armour may be of a great advantage. Now, we're a bit further forward than I'd like, because the idea I'm going to have is basically like a mower. I'm going to have several spinning blades on the front, like this. Circular swords, I should say. There we are. And then let's armour up the front, like so. Then behind it, we can have... Ooh, could put a blade... Ah, darn. Behind it, we can use the braces, like so. And that will make sure the front armour just doesn't fall off if it gets hit a few too many times. Okay. Then, of course, we need some form of weaponry. I mean, that's an obvious thing. So, form of actual ranged weaponry. So I'm thinking perhaps just a row of cannons. That seems like a completely reasonable idea to me. More cannons equals more happiness, or so I've been told. So once it's a bit higher than that, this could be like a bit of a mast. There we go. Now, I do actually kind of want flamethrowers. Oop, camera controls! They're so much better when you're zoomed in, but even then it's kind of a bit of a nuisance. So attach those to that, and attach that to the back, like so. And one from there to the middle block there, okay. And then have cannons there. Now I do want flamethrowers, honestly, but I don't think I'm going to use them. Okay, that's too many. I'm simply going to destroy the entire structure if I do that. Still think that's a bit too... Oh, you can put them on the armour. Okay, cool. Wait, no, there's no armour there. What am I talking about? Ignore that. I'm talking absolute tosh. Okay, continuing. Armour there, but... Yeah, I don't think this is going to work, honestly. It seems a bit fragile still, but we're going to test it out. See how it does. So currently all the cannons are on the same control. Oh yes! Take that, you swine! No! Yes! Fire the cannons! Maximum! The cannons fired after they fell off. Oh, let's do that again. That was funny. Fire the cannons! Okay, so the cannons did actually work without destroying everything. Cool. Thankfully, the tents are fairly weak. I wouldn't have won then. Okay, next up, I think we should have made it more back heavy. As we can see, the front is far too heavy. So perhaps just some form of like masting on the back, like a ship of some kind, and use this to kind of shore everything together. That might be a good idea. And perhaps a cannon on the top, because why not? More cannons, more happiness, as I've already said. Weaponized joy. One there. One there going to there. Going to there. And then attach these like so. Oops. No, it isn't completely symmetrical. The monstrous creation. Oh, that's actually really efficient. Why didn't I just fire the cannon straight away? It would have took out all of the archers. And then we carry on with our mincing glory. Wow, it seems like you do destroy the cannon with the saw, but it does destroy the saw in the process. Okay, regardless, next zone. What is the next zone? Ooh. Lyre. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've only yeah, that is the shape of a lyre. Oh. How are we meant to destroy this? Do we go up the... Hello, sheep. Do we go up the ramp, or do we... What do? Aha! Okay, what I'm thinking of doing is making a non-movable structure. So let's delete everything. I think there's a delete button, isn't there? Cool. Go to the bottom. And I'm going to try and make a cannon. Oh god, control's gone funny. Let me just zoom in for a second. There we go. Which can maneuver itself. Which can aim backwards slightly. Because obviously, climbing, that's going to be a difficulty. So what we're going to try and do is build a really huge, basically trebuchet structure, but with cannons, because we don't have catapults in this game, which I was actually really disappointed with, honestly. That's the one thing I will say. I wanted catapults. Is that so wrong? I want me some catapults. Honestly, after we shoot, we only get one shot with this anyway, so it doesn't even matter if this thing falls apart. But for now, I'm just wanting to make sure it doesn't completely eradicate itself as soon as we do anything. So, how are we going to do this? That's a great question, Lathrix. So I want a gun that can bend backwards. Essentially, is what I want. So let's just build something that can bend first of all. Well, pistons can move. That's not what I want. Steering, I suppose, would be steering on its side. Ooh, how to do that? Then that will enable me to move it back and forward, perhaps? Cannon there. Aha! Look at that! That's the idea. Pew! Oh, yes! We are geniuses! I am really pleased that actually worked, honestly, because I didn't think it would. Oh, yeah! We're getting... Oh. I'm placing blocks everywhere I don't intend to. Okay, so we need more than that, though. That wasn't strong enough. So more cannons is more happiness, as I've already explained earlier. If you were listening, you would understand. Shall we build more, like, on the sides, perhaps, as well? Well, I can't do any harm, I suppose. Like I say, I'm only going to have one shot with this darn thing, so may as well. Oh dear, the controls. Da, 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 da. Okay. Wow, that falls apart if you do it too much. Phew! Okay, so let's delete that for a second. So we need it to be... I can't see the thing until I put it down. That's the annoying part. Oh, that's an issue. Of course. If it's on this side, you can't possibly make it do that, because all you're doing is rotating it side to side. You're not rotating... Oh, so it always has to be attached to the... It always has to be attached to the right of the item. Okay. So perhaps one long version might be a better idea then, like attached to this. Perhaps that may be a better idea. So something like that. I'm not sure how we're going to fortify it though, honestly. But something like this, all the cannons attached to this row, might actually be the more functional idea. The problem is, of course, that's not even going to be able to hold its own weight. As demonstrated. That worked just fine. Fire! Quickly! Yes, kind of. You did a little bit of damage. So, how is this going to work then? Oh, bugger, nope. Yeah, that's not going to work. So so obviously it's going to be smaller than that, so delete all these. I've got the right idea in my head, I just haven't thought it through yet. Oh, and even that's a bit too heavy, but at least it shoots twice now rather than once. Fire! Nope. Fire again! Oh, that wind is really annoying. Fire! I keep shooting through the Lyre. The Lyre. I don't know how to pronounce that damn word. On the upside, we keep hitting it slightly. Wait, how did the middle hit? Oh, that was lovely. Really? Oh, I didn't even see the full destruction of it. Apparently we won. Yeah. Got ya. Oh, I see. The blocks itself. Okay, well. That is an atrocious looking robot. It must be. Robot siege engine. You know what? I think we should light it up first. Ah. Whee, that's better. Okay, next zone. What's next? Ooh. Ah. Aha. Okay, well this is a different kettle of fish, is it not? So, obviously we're going to have to get explosives into their face. So first of all, I want to try and do a catapult. If that fails, we'll try and do a flying machine, which don't work too well in this game, honestly. So that's not really what I want to do. So, let's see what we have. We have powered, we have... Oh! Spinning block! So we can have a spinning block which twists it and then lets go. Like a catapult. Like some form of very bad trebuchet. So, where's the item I'm looking for? So we don't want it to be too counterweighty. So we need a... Where are you? Is that the one? That's a grabber. Spring, steering. Where is the explodey block? The block which just lets go. Decoupler, there we go. And that attaches to a regular wooden block which is holding the bomb. So we spin, then throw the bomb. And we're too high. Durr. Let's try that again, one block shorter. So let's try that again. Powered, spinning block, wooden block, 1, 2, 1, 2. I guess it'd be better if it's here, so we could have a quicker throw. But I don't think this is going to work, honestly. It's one of those, like, in my head it seemed really cool. Now I'm actually doing it, it seems really dumb. A lot of things end up like that, I find, with me. So weaponry, holder, and then bomb. Why is putting bombs in these things so difficult? Ah, I forgot spinning blocks go by themselves. However, look at that! That almost works! Yes! We can do this! How fast is steering, I wonder? Delete. Really? That's curious. I thought I'd be able to attach just straight away. Well, you can afterwards, okay. Boom! Oh. Okay, so I have to remake it again. Grumble mutter. 1, 2, 3. But that was the basic idea, so that's really, really pleasing. We can actually do it, just have to figure out a way to make sure it actually throws in the right direction. So that's the next hurdle. That, weaponry, holder, bomb. Oh my word, I had a huge sneezing fit then, sorry about that. There's probably a edited cut there. So, we need white on this side, so have a spiky ball. Oops. That just jump ship. Why did that go away straight away? Also, this turn is nowhere near fast enough. Just putting it out there. So it is going to have to be a spinning block. Oh, can a spinning block be put sideways? I imagine it can. I wouldn't. Spinning block. Can you be put this way? You can, but you don't go the way I want you to. So let's put it on this side. Okay, so block, 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 block. Why not? Weaponry, holder, bomb. Fire the catapult! Not quite. Close. No. Also no. You're not even trying. It's fun. I have to say, this game has such potential. I can't wait until it's fully released. It's going to be so much fun. Let's see, holder, and then not spike ball, bomb. Throw the bomb. No, that's the floor. Throw the. That didn't even. Nope. Okay. We need it to stop when it gets to this height. So, could we perhaps build something which gets in the way? That's actually a good question. Yes! It worked! It actually worked, even with the other bomb there. It didn't work that time, it worked the first time. How could it work the first time? Oh, okay, I've accidentally moved the thing. Okay, try it again. Not quite. No. You're not even Why did it work the first time then? Oh, did the other bomb? Okay, that's not working. So, but it's such a good idea having something in the way to cause it to not fully fling. But perhaps it should be a little bit further this way, so like this. Well, it's higher. How about now? No, because it doesn't have speed. This is not working too well. I'm suddenly have through many bombs. I don't care if I don't give us a cannon. Catapult. I want a catapult. And by Jove, I am getting a catapult. How about if it's shorter? Would shorter be better, maybe? It's not the one thing we haven't tried. Let's find out. Throw! That's so much worse. Okay. So long is better in this case. But it does need to stop. I mean, it simply does need to stop. And I know we've won this, but we didn't win on purpose. We won because a bomb there threw the bomb forward, which is very unlikely to happen, but that's what happened. So I don't want that. I want an actual, true victory. So we do need to stop this at a certain point. Like that! Yes! Okay, do it again. If it can work a couple of times, then I consider it a victory. Why did the first time work so well? Hi. Those archers are like the most useless archers, because it's all over by the time it starts. Why does it work sometimes, but not always? That's the question I've got. How about one higher? Like that. Well, we threw that at it, I guess. Ah, come on. I don't care. I could do this all day. I'm having fun, that's the important thing. But Oh. Lathrix had an idea. Okay, where's the decoupler? There we are. That's J, isn't it? So now we could actually decouple it when we want to. So I am actually allowing it to. It doesn't go far enough then, though. It doesn't go fast enough. So maybe the smaller one would be better, but with the decoupler. We're learning here, Sir and Threats. I know some of you must be frustrated as hell, but I'm learning, and that's the important thing. So that's as small as we can get it. Weaponry, holder, bomb, and you can go away. So, nope. Pooh! Aha! Hee! Nope, that doesn't work. Though I do love how aggressive it is. It either just blows up straight away or it throws it into the floor. Okay, perhaps a little bit further. And perhaps not the entire wooden block. Perhaps we could do it so it only throws the actual bomb itself? Maybe? Powered decoupler, where are you? Decoupler, weapon, holder, and bomb. Let go far too early there. Yeah, okay. We're making progress. We are making some progress here. Still not fast enough though. Got another idea, but I don't think it'll work. I don't want to spend all down this level, but I don't think I've won by proxy, and that's not how I want to win this. So what I'm thinking is, let's try and patch that. So what I'm thinking is, how this is going to be so volatile. The bomb will probably just blow up on the spot. But oh, okay, that looks actually more promising than expected. It just needs more forcing it the right way. Boom. Okay. Honestly, it works better than I thought it was going to, so that's at least a positive there. Let's build it a little bit higher. And delete all these, because we can. Including the bomb. And then powered spinning block. So this time it's a bit longer, it might have a bit more forcing it forward. Forcing it forward. Wow, that's a bit of a mouthful. There we go. Okay, weapons, holder, and bomb. Fire! Yeah, no. Oh, it still fires upwards to it. Also, it actually lets go of the darn thing. Probably what's not helping. Okay, let's brace for impact. This time so it doesn't fall apart instantly. Hopefully. Maybe. Yes! Too strong! Okay. Oh no! Yeah! Oh, you potato! Fire again! Okay, so what's causing it to be destroyed is the fact that the main tower isn't heavy enough to support the newly megaed up thing, so we're going to have to reinforce that, perhaps even weight it down. Okay, until it destroys itself, which isn't our concern, that is actually perfect. It just needs to be weaker. That is really cool, okay. Also, it's looking a lot more like an actual trebuchet, which is rather nice. What's actually cool, okay, the destruction is simply the thing turning back on itself, so we can't help that. So we actually need it to be a little bit weaker. How about if it was not quite as fast, we put it there instead, so it's one higher than it was. Fire! Getting closer to what we want. Yeah, okay, we will build a trebuchet. It will be, oh, no, don't break, no! We're already too light as it is. Okay, so let's... trying to delete these things. Okay, there we go. Now that looks a little bit short. Also, I'm... Go away, you tapey... frickin'. Why doesn't the thing ever just want to work first time? That's all I want. Fire it! Yes! Yes! No, it didn't. Fire! Oh. Fire again. Less self-destruction. Oh, look at that. We've finally got something which works at least most of the time. Which doesn't fully destroy it. Are you kidding me? It needs to be a little bit further. Fire! Did one of the arrows just blow it up? Fire again! Fire yet again. Okay, I didn't go as far as planned. This seems so random. Come on. I will destroy every last one of you freaking archers if you keep shooting down my bomb. Okay, weapons, holder, for the millionth freaking time. Bomb! No! Yes! 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 No! I want to hit there. Still really cool. Still really awesome to watch though. Boom! Oh, that's so close. That was so ridiculously close. Perhaps we could do this. Oh, I haven't. Oh, this is not going to work. I want it to work. I would love it to work. It's not going to work. So, I'm going to build this one a little bit lower than the one we've currently got. Essentially. This way, I'm hitting in 2 places at once, and thus doubling the chance of me exploding on the spot. For me! Ooh. Fire again! That didn't go as planned. Better than last time. One's gonna hit. Oh, so close! That's so ridiculously close. This is brilliant, and yet so terrible. Oh my word, this is like the worst contraption anyone's ever made, ever. Oh my god. Oh, the important thing is, sir, that I'm having fun. I'm so sorry I'm putting you through this. We'll be throwing bombs for eternity at this rate. And I don't care. Ah, the joy. Okay, let's see. Weapons. Holder. But oh, what's gone outside that? There you go. Fire everything! Ooh. Okay, that one breaks itself. Far too far. I mean, come on. A for effort, though. You've got to admit, A for freaking effort. Let's make sure the actual arms don't break. It seems to be a minor issue that happens time to time. Fire again! And again. The one's going to hit. And yet again. Okay, that looks... This might be the one. Nope. Why do those two not go as far? I don't understand. What have I done differently, those two? Because the middle one always seems to go a little bit further. Why is that? These two are essentially completely the same structure. Is it because I haven't reinforced the pillar? It may have been. Oh, can we just get one victory, please? Well, let's see if one here will do it. If something doesn't work, try again, and then try one last time. All with bombs. And yes, I know this one's a little bit smaller than the others. That didn't work out. How does that keep getting placed? I'm not even using that block. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm doing something, clearly, but what I'm doing, no one will ever know. Ah. £5 says I end up destroying the wood rather than the brace. Okay, so apparently it's on that side now. I can't... No, what? I don't... what? I don't understand how the delete system works sometimes. Seems almost random. Okay, last try. I just want to build a catapult. Is that so wrong? Yes! 2 of them! Nope. Well. This is getting very ugly very fast. Holy oh! Yeah, that's hitting the... Yep. Yeah, that's happening. That just blows up on the spot. Oh, because at some point a bomb was placed there. Okay. Remember when I only had 1 bomb and everything seemed so simple? Ooh. Nope. Okay, why is it starting going oh, whatever, we can hit the thing. Next zone. I'm so sorry, Zone. That was terrible. Ooh. Steal and deliver 1 wood pile. Hint, grabber. Throw bombs at it! Why did that one go so... Why did that shot go so well? Well, Sir and Sirettes, I think I've wasted enough of your time here. I may play off camera and make a proper Trebuchet, and if I actually manage it, I might tack it on to the end of this video. If I don't, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed me blundering through that last episode. I loved it regardless, and that's the important thing. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Likes, comments, favourites, shares, all that good stuff. Very, very welcome. Thank you and goodbye. Do take care and have a nice day. Sir and Sirettes, it turns out I'm a little bit of a moron. If I had just placed it 1 higher and used this 1 lower, this is the result. And landing, there we go. Full destruction of the enemy fort. I finally built it. It actually works most of the time. This one hits one side, this one lands always in the courtyard, and if it hits 9 times out of 10, it actually wins the match, unless an arrow explodes the bomb. There we go. Another. So at the moment we're on about a 50-50 ratio. Let's see if we can actually win another one. There we are. So I am convinced and happy finally with this design. It actually works to the extent I like. We built a catapult despite not being given a catapult, which is the important thing here. What the? Apparently an arrow broke the thing before it even fired. That was interesting. Yes, it's so glorious seeing it all fall apart. Will you burn? Burn! Why is my camera being thrown around? Well, there we are. Thank you again for watching, so it's the millionth time. And see you next time.